It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Papa Nicolau in at the small forward position. Count it.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Here's Melly. Here's Biberovic. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic, and it's blocked. Outside Fournier. To the wing right side. Pass to Vizenko. No good on the triple. Here's Biberovic. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Papa Nicolau. Takes the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Papa Nicolau's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Biberovic. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. From the arc. Can't hit that one. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. And when I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added, he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for them. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Evans outside. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Baldwin looking for the opening. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Evans outside. Here's Papa Nicolau. The rebound by Marjanovic.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
For 3, Fournier. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Marjanovic. Hayes in the post. Evans is there. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Cloak loose. To the inside. Here's Baldwin. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Evans passes to Fournier. Fires from deep. The rebound by Marjanovic. Fournier's gone 1 of 3 on the night. But Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
That free throw good from Evans. Off with the layup. Fires for three. That one doesn't go. Out left to the wing with 4 seconds on the clock. No good there.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Up 2. And we'll be back in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
They've got Evans, and it's Papanikolaou in at the 3, the small forward. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pass to Peters. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 5.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Hayes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Dorsey. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that. Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Gutteridge.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
No good on the wing 3. Here's Papanikolaou. He has 5. The quick look, no good that time.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Now here's Evans. He's tightly guarded. Wasted no time on that one. Peters has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Shoots from 12. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Basket counts.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
So both teams changing it up here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Gutteridge. This one for 3. Vildoza with the rebound. The tray. The rebound by Biberovic. Biberovic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Here now, Vildoza. No good from outside. To the paint, here's Biberovic. Picked his pocket. Here's the break. No good on the 3.
And clearly, he's in a lot of pain. They call time, and the trainer's going to get a chance to go out and check him over.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Gutteridge. They set the screen. Here's Melli out to the wing. Marjanovic passes to Melli. Just 5 on the clock. On Monday, then on Sunday.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Here now, Vildoza. Pass to Vezenkov. That 3 off the mark. 1:02 left in the first half. Hayes. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Marjanovic, no good. Here's Petrushev. Scoreless thus far. From outside, off the mark. Here's Gutteridge. Pass to Hayes. Here's Gutteridge. Trying to end the drought. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Petrushev. No good with the triple. Here's Gutteridge, and he comes up with the deuce. Gutteridge has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Pass to Vezenkov. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one at the line is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And we've reached halftime in this one. They lead by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books,
it's pretty simple. More rebounds, more opportunities. Right now, they're getting crushed on the glass, Shaq.
From where I'm sitting.
and let's switch it up. That'll do it for our show.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. And it's time for an injury report.
And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. Right in the heart of the schedule, this is a major blow. The coaches are going to find out a lot about their team. Guys?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
We've got Hayes, Baldwin out there with Marjanovic, and it's Melli in at the power forward. They've got Fall, and it's Vezenkov in at the power forward position. Pass to Vezenkov. Good on the triple.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Baldwin kicks to Marjanovic. Fall with the rebound.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Fournier for three, knocks down the three ball. Fournier's got 6.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D. Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. That's tipped and stolen by Fournier. Inside. Off target from the baseline.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Biberovic. Sinks the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Here's Vezenkov. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Baldwin. And it's Hayes in the corner. Pass to Marjanovic. 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes both free throws.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Vezenkov. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Covered by Evans. The shot's good.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And there's the drive. And that one, good. Evans has got 8. 1:51 left to play in the third. Shoots from the high post. Good on the jump shot.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Boom, he jams it straight down. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
It's deflected. 1:04 left here in the third quarter. Evans feeling it out a bit. Releases. The shot's good from Fournier. He's got 10.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Back to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Rebounded by Papanikolaou. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Fournier. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. And he drives in. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. Colson. It's good from long range. Colson's got 5 now. Here now, Vildoza. Kicks it out to Evans. Here's Dorsey. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. They lead by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Peters, and it's Vildoza in at the point. Got a hand on it. It's intercepted. To the right side. They set the pick. Pass to Gutteridge. Just 4 to shoot. On the money from 12 feet away.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
From downtown, hits it from three-point range. Vildoza's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a time for him to step up. Big three right there.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
To take the lead, cans it from downtown.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Back to Birch. No good with the layup. Here's Evans. Lays it up off the glass.
And whatever it was at halftime worked, because their offense far more effective here in the second. They finally found some sets that are working for him. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there. Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Papanikolaou, the pass to Fall. Here's Vezenkov out to the right wing. Launches a 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 6 rebounds in the game. And that one's good, Biberovic. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
For 3, Fournier traps in the tray. Fournier's got 13 points in the second half.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
Melli passes to Marjanovic. Pass to Hayes. 3-pointer. It's tipped. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Papanikolaou, covered by Hayes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Look, every trip to the line counts, but getting all of these was extra important.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Marjanovic. Makes it off the glass.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Fournier. Caught that one.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
There's a minute left in the game. Tries the spin move. Here's Biberovic. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hayes the pass to Baldwin. Here's Biberovic. And the three off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Two seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Biberovic. Down low. Hayes. Yes!
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3, they've got to play smart.
And so they foul intentionally. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really won. He's got one more, though, and he does get the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Here's Biberovic. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up.